blades are still sticking in his back.
Yeah.
As in, just gently, he should be able to feel them there.
Just help him keep his position.
Do you want your sword back? We can also ask if someone pull it out.
I think we need to get him drag him right up and away from the door. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Get him over away from the door and get the door barred.
yeah, since you already got your sword in his bag, I would go to pull one of the hempen ropes I got with me, and put my sword away and start tying his hands together, whilst shoving him towards the fireplace in the middle of the room, so we can get clear of the door.
I follow and pick up a bow on the way, but keep the swords out and put the shoulder bow.
This is lots of fun and everything, but we don't actually know who you are, what you want.
So you're asking me what's going on? Well,
Okay.
I'm just here to help some folks out, so you shouldn't be worried about me. You should be worried about those short people running around here and messing up people's lives. I'm here to put things back to normal.
I'm worried about me. I've been shot. No one else has been shot. I've been shot.
I can fix that. So if he'll let me, I'll walk over to him and cast Lay on Hands.
Okay.
And I'll put 2 of my points from my pool into it. So you should be healing for 10 hit points.
Wow. Okay, I look over and I see this, and I'm the kind of the forest, am I forest? Person, and kind of my eyes probably go quite wide at that, thinking, wow, that's some healing.
Well, I do appreciate that. I mean, it was your fault I got shot in the first place. So I'm overly
It's the least I can do.
Oh, it is the least you can do, yes. We'll talk more about repayment later on, shall we?
I want to talk money, you're in the right place. Money's always a good topic with me. But justice first.
Okay. I'm interested now.
So you're putting healing hands on him?
I cast Lay on Hands on him.
Oh, be careful. You know he wears a phone.
Do I recognise what he's just done?
I would have said you are probably worldly enough to know what just happened, yes.
So I would have suspicions of what he is?
Possibly. If you roll a history check for me, see if you can remember anything.
Elves don't like dwarfs, do they?
I'm not an elf.
Who's the elf?
With that roll, she's not even sure I'm a dwarf.
Crank has put me off.
Oh, I did nothing but love you.
And I give the stare at him.
Oh, not the staring.
I'm just gobsmacked at that healing. I just think that, having just learnt some healing myself, I just think that's quite amazing. He didn't seem to cast a spell as such.
Yeah, so no, you're not sure about who he is.
That shows you that I'm not.
Have we asked him who he is?
No, nobody did, Alf.
Who are you, dwarf?
Well, I go by the name of Baldur. Baldur Modan is my name. And I'm in the service of the great Lord of Tyr. I dispense justice. Is what I do.
You're a good boy then.
Oh,
That's not what I said. I said I dispense justice. I never tried to be a good person. That's not up to me to judge.
I kind of go, I think we've seemingly got ourselves involved in trying to dispense justice in this city. Should have stayed in the forest. We've got the dude tied up.
Mm-hmm.
And having not been very successful in being very intimidating, I've lost confidence again. I'm just going to say, so, Baldur, you dispense justice, so why were the Wyld Gang after you? And I
Well,
the halfling?
Because I was dispensing justice onto them, since they are not good people. Not claiming that I am, but
sounds like
they make lives hard for good people. Why would that be?
We have run across these very recently and suffered at the hands of, well, actually a certain gnome has suffered at the hands of them several times now.
That would not be the same gnome that is sharing the room with us right now, would it now? Yeah, that sounds just about like what has come to me. People keep telling me stories, and obviously the Wyld Gang is pulling the strings of everything that is running around this city, so that's where I come in, to help them go out.
Well, I certainly fell into this, but if you're a dealer of justice, justice has to be done. We can't have people running a city that causes terror or whatever.
Tal, you're gonna love him. You're gonna adore him. You know why? Because he's gonna take every quest and he's gonna try to save everybody, and you start to scream, no, 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 and he will be in your dreams as a nightmare.
Well, even justice has a price, so don't worry about that too much. Dwarfs gotta eat and drink. By the way, is there some booze left behind the bar? Since I'm kind of getting a sore throat talking that much. I usually let my sword do the talking.
You can go and have a root around behind the bar.
What sort of feeling in terms of, am I getting off this person that's come through, he's just kind of blundered through, obviously he's been chased by a Wyld Gang, so he's probably on our side, but is he coming across as fairly genuine?
Insight check, please. You definitely have a feeling that he's being genuine in what he says.
I still don't know what he is, though, other than a dwarf.
Oh. Well, you weren't sure that he was a dwarf, but you're quite impressed with all of his talk of justice.
Yeah, I was thinking class, not race. Back then. Yeah. Okay, well, how long have you been after these Wyld Gang?
Some days by now.
We have only been in town, 2 days?
The better part of a week would it have been by now. I've been trying to get information, trying to find out who's the head behind them.
I think well, I will go and stop my friend drinking all the beer before you get some. I think you, the sweet town gnome, probably have a better chance of getting information about that halfling than I have. And I'll go and do the old friendly cuff over the back of the head. Sorry, Michael.
Thank you. Okay. Well, you know I always enjoy the slap on the back of the head.
Right, and I'll kind of go save some for our newcomer to crank and pull a jug out of ale and
bollocks.
Ale, and I'll let over the dwarf, and I'll let them get on.
I gladly take it.
Of course you do, you
So, enough talking about me. Who are you good folks? So, obviously we're, at least for now, heading the same direction, but I've got basically no idea who you are and what got you around here, besides the Wyld Gang.
Well, let's put it this way. We found ourselves together, and we found ourselves having to come to the city, and we ended up involved. There are things going on here beyond just a group of halflings. I am Ashan at Erden.
Pleasure meeting you.
And you.
How about the rest? They seem to be quite holding back. Besides getting shot for me. Sorry about that again, and drinking all the booze.
Yeah, best friends.
I think.
I don't mind as long as you keep sharing.
Well, my name's Colton. I'm just a travelling merchant. I stumbled in with this group here, and I don't think I really know what's going on. I've got myself worrying over my head.
He's sort of kidnapped.
I'm Crank. And that's it.
You're the thirsty guy of the group, obviously.
Yeah.
My name is Leandra. I'm a tiefling, but that's hard to miss.
I should be a goblin,
I'm
hard to miss as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't need to say
my own. So, you could guess, I guess. So, and that's about it. And what do you think of our lovely band? We are not bandits, but we try to save people. In our underwear, sometimes.
We haven't saved anyone yet, apart from the nun.
And the little girl.
Well, that's one.
And possibly the dwarf. Possibly Baldur.
Quite possibly. I admit I was kind of in over my head with those guys when I encountered them this morning, so...
Are tough little buggers, and I'll walk over to the one by the fire and prod it with my sword. Without hitting it.
I like your style.
He's kind of still over here, so I'll just move him. There you go.
Alright. Okay.
And so he's got his hands tied behind his back, I presume, and he kind of like does this, and he's like, yeah. He's like, well, my name's Derek, so nice to meet you all too.
Have you not had a Derek before?
I don't know.
Oh, I recognise that name. Or is that another game? Oh,
I think that might be another game.
I've had...
Well, fortunately for you, your name does not seem to be on my list. And I just start pulling out some sheets of papers, my notes that I've kept taking over the course of following the Wyld Gang and dispensing justice.
Yes, an awful lot of talk of dispensing justice. Is this the king's justice, or is it just I feel like dispensing justice?
No, I do this because the god Tyr has called to me to be his servant in dispensing justice for those who can't do for themselves. And that is what I do.
I've not had much luck with religion myself, but...
You don't need to.
Sorry, I think you've said this before, haven't you? We've had this conversation before. Deja vu.
Oh, yes.
No need to feel bad about it.
I'd rather stay out of religion. The way I look, everybody tries to burn me. Oh, that's why I burn everybody else.
Brilliant.
Good point. Fair point, yeah.
Derek's he's standing there and he's kind of looking at me.
He's sitting there watching this crazy conversation.
He's like, look, he says, look, either kill me or let me go. I cannot stand listening to this rubbish conversation.
Are we trying to kill you by talking to you to death?
I think so.
Isn't that nice?
First.
I think we just carry on.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Would you,
I can do this all day.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, absolutely.
No, but I just since obviously there seem to be questions that need answering on your part, answered by our friend here who has joined us unwillingly. Feel free, just go ahead, ask him, and I'll just pull over a chair sitting next to him and sip on my mug.
So I look. I goes, oh, what am I going to ask? Colton, you're good at the questions.
Well, I'd say that you're probably better handing us across to Leandra. She's has a much better way of people than I do.
Guess we could just carry on and discuss religion for a wee while. I'll just hold my sword here, and Leandra can hold her flame.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll talk to him.
I was also thinking, because we got two lovely men who can very drink very good. Maybe we get him drunk and he will spill everything. Is that not a good idea?
Ooh.
The only thing I'm spilling around here is your blood when I can get my hands free and get my sword back.
Where is his sword?
Exactly. You and what sword would be spilling blood?
The situation, my friend, do you?
Oh, that was evil laughter.
Aye.
I guess I'll just kick him in the kneecap from behind so that he'll topple over, just to drive home the point that he's not the one who's leading a conversation around here. So, my friend, these kind folks here who agreed not to kill you are looking for some answers. So maybe you just start talking and we'll see what of your telling is of use. Maybe we'll just let you walk out of here. Maybe we'll just let you crawl out of here, and if
I'll
you
shake my
won't
head,
get out of here.
obviously. When he says that, I'll just shake my head. I'll just do that anyway.
It's really simple. All we need to know is, how do we get into your secret hideout? Is there a way for people of my friend's size, who are bigger than halflings, to get in there? And where is the entrance? That's all we need to know.
Well, that's a lot of questions.
As he mentions the secret hideout, I'll just reach in my backpack again, pull out a map. Claire, you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And I'll just rub it in his face like, could this be something that might be helpful with this question?
He looks at it and he goes, "Where did you get that?"
Well, you'd like to know, would you?
I would like to know.
Yeah, but I was asking a question first, so...
Why should I tell you how to use that?
Well, because otherwise I might just shove my sword down your throat and find somebody else to answer my questions.
Direct. I do like that.
All right, look. You've got to get in. You've got to go to the Drunken Bugbear. Okay, go to the Drunken Bugbear and just have a look around. That's all I can say. Just have a look around, and then you'll need that. So don't let anybody else take it from you.
Oh, I can take a look around, but how's that for you folks? I don't know if that's the kind of information we can work with.
That's no information. Look around. What we're supposed to be looking for. What does your bit of paper do? What can a bit of paper do?
Make a paper airplane.
A kite.
Try it won't fly.
And he says, look, all right, so you got yourself a scroll. Well done. I'm not telling you how it works.
Do I know of any pressure points that will hurt without doing any damage?
Yes, I should think you do. You're well aware of how kind of human bodies and animal bodies work, being being a hunter.
Skinned quite a lot of things, haven't I?
Yeah.
Not necessarily a humanoid, though. Well, I might have done. That'd be telling. I will kind of just sheath one sword, keep the other short sword out, and just put my hand on his shoulder and start pinching.
Okay.
I'm pinching.
All right.
Tell us what the scroll is. You might get away with your life.
Okay.
Yes.
You should be able to see the scroll, hopefully, in your journal. Can everybody see it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Well, that's what the scroll is.
Does any of us can cast that? Is that the picture perfect one?
Yes.
Can any of us cast that?
And the halfling looks at you and he says, "Do you reckon I could cast that? Do you reckon any of us halflings can cast it?"
Well, one of you was casting a fireball, so the answer would be yes.
I don't even recognise that country either.
No.
I never read of it as well.
I think somebody might recognise it.
Yeah, I recognise it.
Yeah, I bet you do. It is one of Colton's spells, so Colton can use it.
Okay.
Another one.
So you're nodding over your head.
Another failed spell.
No, it's one of Tal's homebrewed spells.
All
You're
right.
using
Oh,
it
even
specially.
better.
Yeah.
That's why I kept looking at my player's handbook. No.
Yes, it's a homebrew.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So Colton knows all about it.
That's not very helpful, is it, little one?
What?
Squeeze. Not you, Crank.
I thought he was talking to me. Little one, she loves me.
Yeah, Daniel, I've got a goblin fan. If we ever get a chance, I'll tell you the story.
Gladly.
Anyway, so are you implying
Well, I mean-
that the drunken bugbear is the entry to your lair?
Look,
It's in
that's
the scroll kind of revealed maybe a hidden door or something.
see. Well, you're kind of right there. Yeah.
I thought we was going down sewers a minute ago.
It's probably in the floor. Maybe.
Look, all right. Basically, right, us halflings, we can get about by popping up in and out of the drains and stuff like that, right? But not everybody in the Wyld Gang is a halfling. So there is a lot of us who have to get into the headquarters in a different way. And that scroll that your dumpy little friend there has got is...
Squeeze,
I'll just
friend.
scoff on that comment.
And I'll squeeze as well. I'll squeeze the shoulder nerve.
He goes, all right. The dwarf is one of the scrolls that we use to get in to the headquarters through the drunken bugbear.
See, that wasn't that hard, was it now?
Yeah.
Another question: how many people are in the Wyld Gang? How many kind of
one.
people are we up against?
That's a good one.
How many of us are there?
Don't start with something like too many to count or we'll win. So just give us a rough estimation of numbers.
Oh god, I don't know. Well, there's let me see. Right, well, there's
Actually, some names are
Tommy,
quite good as well. Oh, there we go.
and there's that big guy with the scar, and there's I don't know.
So
There's a lot of
maybe Ashan, you might want to pinch him a little more, or I could start pinching him because I think he's trying to buy time.
Okay, Master Balder, if you pinch the other shoulder, we can do both at the same time.
Can I try something?
Crank.
Of course, just go on. There's a lot.
I jump in front of the halfling, pull down my trousers, stick my bum in his face, and keep on farting until he talks.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's a cheap trick.
You don't know how smelly goblin farts are, believe me.
Well, I do now. I'm standing right next to him, trying to hold him.
What effect that has on us?
Crank, I think it was try not to suffocate.
I think you should all make a Constitution saving throw. Apart from Crank.
Oh god. Thank you, Crank, for your help. That was really inspired. Good.
Helpful, yeah.
Fortunately, I'm immune to diseases.
Oh, what? Man.
Obviously, I farted too much and a poo flew out into your face.
Oh my god!
just to clean myself off. Oh,
Oh dear, too much beer, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
oh.
Oh God!
Just why?
Wow!
That's what goblins do!
And the halfling looks at you all he looks at you, Colton, kind of reeling on the floor, and he looks back at the goblin and he says, mate, I live in the sewers. Do you really think that's going to affect me?
Damn.
Well, I
That's
can
tough.
help. If I'm correct, poop can burn very good. So if you want to keep your face, I can burn it, and it burns very well. And the stench of his delightful stench will burn too. So what are you thinking now?
My suggestion would be not lighting any kind of fire near what has just come out of his ass.
I kind of like the idea, I gotta confess. But maybe just
A
whether
little.
we have some kind of
Airflow.
yeah, maybe open a window or something like that. No, I'm just looking for some kind of strong liquor, like a rum or something like that. Something that's flammable.
Oh, toss it over him. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, why cast on him? We're in a bar. There's gotta be something that's flammable. We gotta. Is that in the middle of the bar? That's some kind of open furnace.
Yes, but I want to use my flames. I'm going to use a furnace. That's
I know you all have
a
lots
lot
of
of fun.
torturing this
Well,
individual.
be my guest.
Do you need anything on from him, or maybe, I don't know, we seem to be just enjoying this maybe a little bit.
If you don't have the stomach for it,
Well, I have another idea.
That bloody smell!
Okay, wash your face, you're covered in turd.
Your face.
If you've got prestidigitation, you can clean yourself up with that.
yeah.
Do you still
Okay.
have your lovely underwear with glitters? Maybe you should take it off.
Is what?
Oh my god, this party is amazing, honestly.
If he starts dancing around you, maybe he starts to talk. It's very, very humane. We're not hurting him. It's all fun and pleasure.
Just
Try.
Right. Do we need anything else? Does anybody have any other questions for this gentleman?
Have we got all
How many are there?
Listen,
We're still
question
waiting on.
Do I now move round with my sword up against his throat? Do we need him anymore?
Hey, wait. All right. Listen.
I'll move that away a bit.
Right. I'll take you to the Drunken Bugbear, right? We'll go in, we'll sit down, we'll have a couple of drinks. No one will bother ya because I'm with ya. And then you can, yeah.
And
Oh, that's quite good.
but drinking's a good start. But what comes after drinking?
I don't know,
Comes trouble.
but there'll be a lot of my mates in there. So, you know.
But
So
Do we have any?
Let's wander in and have a drink with his mates. Yeah, thanks.
yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely not a trap sitting in between a dozen or more of your folks here. That's exactly what we're gonna do, of course.
He says, well, it's up to you, he says, but you won't get in there on your own. So if you're thinking about scoping the place out, best way to do it is come and have a pint with me.
Well, see, the problem is you won't be there to see that we'll be able to do it. And I'll just draw my sword, put it below his chin, and look around. Anybody got a problem with a little more blood on the floor around here? And I'll wait like 2 seconds, and I'll just start shoving my sword into his throat and be done with it. Because there's obviously not coming any useful information out of him anymore.
Okay.
Could be of use to get into the drunken bugbear, though. Colton. Although I'm ready to kill him as well, but he's...
Have you not just killed him?
Boring, aren't we?
I think he's dead. How dead do you want to have him? Dead? He's bleeding out. Look at him. Ugh. Poor man.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what happens. I'll just wipe off my sword on his chest, please, and put it away. And...
He's dead.
Well,
search him and the other body.
Yeah, I'll go back to the guy that I killed before, behind the table, and start looking for anything useful on him.